I think what I'm just most thankful for the people that paved the way prior to me having my opportunities, to being a young student athlete in high school with the opportunity to compete, moving into college and having that full ride scholarship, and then moving into the coaching world in women's basketball.
Yeah, so I grew up around sports. My dad was a football coach growing up, so I grew up going to athletic events. Specifically, my most vivid memories are of women's events and watching the women play.
So 20 years ago in 2001, probably this month in 2001, was the first time I competed as a female pole vaulter at my high school. And they had to enter me into the meets that entire year as a boy because girls pole vaulting wasn't a thing in Texas. And it took me 3 years of no's to get to that point.
I was very fortunate to grow up in an environment where they encouraged women to go after their dreams and compete in sports. We had a very competitive high school.
Being raised by a strong woman, I want to be that for somebody else. I don't have to play the part of mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, whomever, but I had a role model to look up to my entire life. And although she may not say she was a strong, independent woman, it's how I viewed her and it's how she made me. I want to help encourage our girls to have that same resilience, to have that same standard for themselves, and I think athletics does that.
I think it's really important for women to be involved in sports because I think that there is no ceiling for us, and I think we can continue to grow and get better every single day.
I have appreciated so many of the female coaches that I've had in my life. They have directed me and pushed me to pursue a career in coaching so I can also inspire other female athletes.
It comes way before me and even before the ones that came before me.
Fast forward 20 years, we now have women playing in Division I college football. We have female NFL referees, someone refereeing in the Super Bowl. We have female coaches in the NFL and the NBA. And I'm sure that all of those women would say the same thing that I'm about to say, which is no doesn't mean no forever. No just means no, not today.
It was exciting to see this past year that there were more women hired in women's college athletics than in previous years.
It's an amazing privilege to be able to give back now and pour into women's lives and to watch their development over the course of their career here.
And now it's up to us to continue to pave the way for people younger than us. It's really important for me as a head coach to, and we talk about it on our recruiting stance, just empower young women to reach their full potential.
You know, Helen Reddy, a singer-songwriter, we lost her just about 6 months ago. She had that timeless song, I Am Woman, and I think that goes right in line with the National Girls and Women in Sports Day, and specifically ties into the NSU athletic program. 8 of our 14 sports are female sports. We've just come so far. Our women have accomplished so much.
And it's certainly not lost on Jess or myself what an amazing privilege it is to bring our son Sterling around the team and to have him look up to these girls as role models and to be surrounded in an environment around just incredibly determined, hardworking, and talented young lady.
Continue to encourage and empower our young women.
Just to kind of, maybe reiterate that they can just about do anything they want to. If they put their mind to it. They can achieve what they want, when they want. It's on their terms. I was very fortunate, like I said, to be able to be taught that. So I think being able to use that in this position as an assistant coach, as a female in sports, has really opened my eyes and helped me just relay that message.
Being a woman in sports, especially an African American woman in sport, means a lot to me, especially coaching in track and field, which is such a male-dominated sport. It shows young ladies that they can be anything as long as they put their mind to it and stay motivated.
I look around our department right now, we've got 5 former athletes, our deputy AD, Taitano, Stacey Aldredge, Shaylin Jones with track, and Brooke Boening with softball. Those were all former student athletes, and it's just makes me beam to have them be a part of our athletic program.
We would love as coaches and as female coaches to see our student athletes continue down that path, be it as a female coach, be it as a sports administrator, but continuing to have more women in the workforce, promoting other young women, empowering other young women. I think that's what it's all about.
And our job as women wishing to work in college athletics or in athletic industry in general, or really just in corporate America, is just to continue chipping away at that glass ceiling.
There is no limit. No one can tell you that you can't. You can always prove them wrong, and that's honestly one of my favorite things, is to prove people wrong. And I think that no one can hold you back except for yourself, and just remember that you can do anything that you truly want to do.
Jump in. Just jump in. Honestly, that's the biggest thing I can say is no fear. Just if you want to do it, you can find a way.
It brings something. It empowers these kids to look past what they thought they could do and achieve anything they want to do.
Fork 'em!
Work 'em demons.